forget is the Booyah percents. I'm sure his man is kept very studied up on his on his kill confirms, because you kind of have to be a bit of a lab rat to to really execute Inkling at the highest level. But we'll see if Jut feels like playing spoiler tonight.
Yeah, you speak on the term lab rat, but it's funny because Chrismus always talks about how he doesn't even own the game. So you know, to be able to do it at this level and not even own the game, just rely on going to fests, hanging out with friends, and just playing the game at their house, and still being a top-level player like he is, says a lot about how good of a player Chrismus is in general. But Jut seems like it doesn't even faze him. It doesn't even matter who he's playing against, because Jut with Incineroar, that's just an even scarier sight.
No, yeah, Incineroar, again, a character you can very seldomly make mistakes again, because there's always a possibility of you getting blown up for it. But Chrismus able to even things up nicely. The roller into the dash back F smash going to be enough to take care of that first stock for Jut. And again, Incineroar, another one of those characters where you don't want to let hang around, past their expiration date, because it could come back to haunt you.
Yeah, and one thing that I like about what Jut does is that he's not heavily reliant on revenge. A lot of Incineroars like to just throw out revenge. Oh, never mind. He just used it. But he's not so heavily reliant on it to the point where he's just going to continuously press it and hope that he just gets an early stock. No. He likes to work for his kills, and he likes to make sure that his opponent is pressured at all times. Using that lariat, not going to get the punish there from either side. But right now, Alolan Whip not going to seal the stock. 85%. Having Chrismus off stage for most of this match has been such a key factor as to why Jut has been able to play so well.
Yeah, you see Jut once again going for the side B, but the back are going to connect, and Chrismus going way deep for the edge guard. But the reversal, yep, there we go. The Alolan Whip will once again get the job done. So Jut, up right now, but once again, Chrismus evening things up nicely with the roller to the F smash.
Yeah, a little bit of deja vu from both sides, as they both steal the stock the same way at the same time from both their stocks. So right now it's more of who wants it more, who wants to get this game one more, and it seems like Chrismus is doing a little bit of strings to showcase what he is all about, and catching him in the middle of his side B, and now 97% racked up on Jut's final stock, and it seems like Chrismus is running away with this one.
Yeah, definitely not looking great right now for Jut, but that Alolan Whip will at least get him back in the thick of things. And again, like we mentioned, Inkling does have these percents where, the Booyah will stop working, and you have to rely on a read of some sort to get the stock. Yep, there you go. That's a read for you.
3 rollers into an F smash is all it takes to win with a character like Inkling. And good stuff. I mean, both these players played it out to the very end, and at the end of the day, only one can become victorious, and that was Chrismus in this game 1. And now we're going to see the stage swap to Smashville. Of all stages, I don't think leaving Smashville as a stage pick for a character like Incineroar is the right thing to do, but only Chrismus understands better than I do why he left it there and not ban it. I mean, Koopa, what should we be expecting now that we have less real estate to work around?
Yeah, I think whoever's going to have, positioning under that platform is going to be huge, King of the Hill style. It's going to provide some coverage, for Chrismus on jump-ins, and also the same can be said for Jut. But like you mentioned, smaller space to play with means the more danger that a Alolan Whip can potentially present if you're Chrismus. And just like that, one's going to connect right there.
And catching him as he gets the up smash read. Yes, sir. Jut looking really looking really good in this game 2. And now definitely a change of pace right now. And now Chrismus has to really figure out how to maintain center stage. Make sure that Jut has no chance whatsoever to get back on. High recovery, just enough to get back on. And now Jut, once again, back on stage. And now utilizing all his tools, just not being afraid to throw out anything. Even if it doesn't connect, just throw something else and let it work out in his favor. 50%, what are you doing, Jut?
Oh. It was an attempt at something. I just don't know what. But got the job. Chrismus will take that all the way to the bank, man. 60%. Inkling really good at racking up damage at the low percent, but Chrismus looking a little sluggish right now. Definitely shows signs of someone that hasn't entered a tournament in a while.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of that, I mean, he's not letting that get to him too much. He is in winners round 3, and he's going against a player like Jut, who is who we know to be really good at when he's at his peak. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with, even with a character like Incineroar. I mean, right now it seems like both these players are really struggling to find that opening to get this next stock taken away. But it seems like Chrismus now making Jut play his game. Oh my goodness! Once again, canceling that Alolan Whip.
Yeah, but be careful here. If you're, both combatants, the percents are getting a little bit closer now. So Jut's definitely has to be mindful, but that Nair will at least buy him some time and buy him some stage advantage.
Wow, that Alolan Whip will seal the stock, and now Jut once again having the lead in his favor, but getting a little bit too antsy, using that Alolan Whip away a little bit too often, just getting a little bit too predictable now. And as he gets hit with the roller and now back at even, this is do or die right now for Jut if he wants to stay alive in the winner's bracket. But it seems like he's going to get caught once again with the roller.
Yeah, but ooh, the revenge is going to come out though, and immediately going to be burnt on a forward air as Jut continuing to try to add on his pressure as Chrismus has been having a hard time getting out of the corner.
And that's exactly where Jut wants him to be. The more he's at the corner, the less chance Chrismus has to get back and get a good punish. And now down tilt into Nair. Once again, off stage, not the place to be if you're Chrismus, but it seems like it doesn't even matter. Getting back on stage and just making sure that the center stage is going to be something to be a battle for. And Chrismus, once again, having stage control, getting the forward throw, not going to get anything out of it though. 90% to 108, and then some being tacked up. Both of these players just fighting for survival right now.
Ooh,
this is not good
nice
for Jut.
Trade right there.
Ooh!
Wow, yeah, just able to get back to the ledge, and a regrab goes unpunished by Chrismus, but again, that steady die to back air.
Oh my goodness!
So oh my gosh.
Is he dead?
Could have been awful.
He's dead! We're going to game 3.
Wow. Yeah. Excellent stuff right there from Jut, as pushing the envelope, going to a third game here, as you see both players kind of laughing it up. So, we'll see what the stage has in store here. I think if you're Jut, you get rid of triplats, however many of them as you can. But I don't know. It could be a preference thing that he might want to keep one of those stages open. We'll see how it all shakes down here in this final game.
I mean, we are going back to Smash Bros. And it's basically a neutral stage for both these players. I mean, more on Incineroar's side, just because the stocks will be taken a lot more earlier because of Incineroar's phenomenal kill power, of course. But one thing to keep in mind is the moment you have center stage, the moment that you have stage control over your opponent, it's kind of like there's not really much that your opponent can do because they're so limited. And the more you have them at the corner, I mean...
Oh my god,
that could have been so bad.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous for both players right there. Jut's definitely shown that he's, despite the poor recovery from Incineroar, that they're not afraid, to go out there and, get a little crazy.
Yeah, and you see right there, Chrismus not being scared to go off stage either, knowing that Jut is going to recover high. That up B could have definitely spiked him off stage and put him in a bad predicament, but Chrismus doesn't care. He's just going to go for it. If he finds the opening that he needs, oh my goodness, both these players are crazy enough to go for the big stuff. Oh my god, no. That's unfortunate. You saw the grab attempt coming in from Jut, but he seemed to be still in front of Chrismus, but it seems like it doesn't matter because he will get the fair exchange to get the second stock and now bring this to 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, no, if you're if you're Jut and or Chrismus, you definitely are looking at the stocks and you're like, all right, they haven't gotten one over on me just yet this last game, and those are the strings that you're accustomed to seeing from Chrismus. Great awareness of his low percent combos, but also great platform extensions with Inkling.
Yeah, right now Jut not allowing Inkling to get back on the ground, and that's exactly what you want to do against a character like Inkling. Do not allow them to play grounded. The more ground that you give them, the more chance that you let them stay in the ground, the more opportunities you give them to just let them throw out splat bombs, throw out roller, throw out their neutral B, anything. But it seems like Jut finally has a response to this Inkling to how to play against them, and it seems to be working out slightly. Nice use of the splatter shot to prevent that lariat from hitting Chrismus and taking that stock away. Beautiful usage, and then good awareness right there from both these players.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Both players refusing to say die. Only 5% separating the two as Chrismus
Back
finally
throw?
breaks through with the back air.
Youch! That killed. Not even from from the ledge. It was right there, just enough to seal the stock, and now Chrismus down, but definitely not out. This is definitely a bad predicament right now for Jut, but he seems to survive barely. And now 25% racked up in extra credit. What is the response that Chrismus has? Roller? No, he's going to get shield poke.
Wow, yeah, nice stuff right there from Jut. Once again, the side B will connect, and it's going to be more damage on the plate of Jut as this lead continues to get extended. Chrismus having a hard time finding an answer, but finally able to get some stage advantage.
Yeah, and that max rage Incineroar, this is not a sight you want to see. You want to seal that stock as quickly as possible, and as I say that, the back throw is enough to seal it, but at 118%, you are one Alolan whip away, even a smash attack just like that, from losing the whole set and losing this game. Right, oh my God, catching him with the roll read, back air, seal the stock. Jut, phenomenal performance in the last 2 games to steal this set and move on to the next round of things. I mean, no one knows this character more than Jut does, man. That's the best way to put it. Jut really knows how to really trigger his opponents. Not only that, just play the mind games, because with a character like Incineroar, that is the most key thing to do. Play mind games with your opponent. Force them to do the overcommittal options, and just, yeah, like that, it worked out.